Hello and welcome back to the Fruit of Grisaia. Last time, the thing with Sakaki happened with Makina playing her little keyboard, pressing musical cues as she twirled about, and she wasn't really playing musical cues, but it would have been really funny if Makina was in the closet and just, you opened it up and you just found her pressing buttons, just in hiding. So that she could, yeah. This time, it sounds like the beach is happening. Sakaki's dairy earlier this morning, it's the same day, left a strong impression, but there's no time to reflect on that spectacle. Our group trip to the beach is today. What's more, the weather's absolutely perfect for the purpose. Perhaps someone has been earning some good karma lately? I wonder who. I really don't know who. As the group gathers around the principal's car in preparation for the outing, there's a definite sense of anticipation in the air. My classmates are moving around restlessly, unable to control their fidgety, nervous energy. Wait, what?
それはビーチパラソルと一緒にあまねさんの車に乗せます。
We'll just go to the fucking beach at this point. We're fine.
はい、大丈夫です。ちゃんとトランクなんかで大丈夫なの？熱で腐ったりしない？
Okay.
効果が6時間持続する保冷剤と一緒に入れてありますから問題はありません。それじゃああとは何？なんか忘れてない？
Your brain. Yes, we forgot your brain. Yeah, it's... I don't think we can go back for it. It's too late. It's too late.
大丈夫ですよ。持ち物リストを参照しながら4回確認しましたし、出発前にもう一度最終点検を行いますから。
Yeah, I think Sachi probably has this down.
油断してはダメよ。いい。こういう時に限って一番大切なものを忘れてくる。言うなれば忘れ物の天才がこの私。松島みちるだということを忘れないで。
Does everyone have their swimsuits? It's a possibility, isn't it?
そんなことを自信たっぷりに元気よく言われましても。
Yeah.
なんだかんだ言って結局チルチルが一番張り切ってるのよさ。
Shock and awe. Well, in my experience, the Balans of the world tend to see this sort of event as a good excuse to boss people around.
そこ聞こえてるわよ。
Yeah, I think that's the point. Hello there, Michiru. Tell me something. You don't even want to go to the beach in the first place, right?
行きたくないとは一言も言ってないでしょうが、私はただ暑いのが嫌だって言っただけよ。
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't really intend to criticize you either way. If anything, the opposite seems more appropriate. She was opposed to the idea originally, but instead of sulking over the group's decision, she accepted it with admirable enthusiasm. I guess she's something of a flexible spirit. No, wait. Approach this from a slightly different angle, and the term simple-minded might be just as accurate. That was the important thing to say out loud, yes. Don't mind me, I'm just talking to myself. More importantly, are you sure you have all your personal stuff? Not forgetting anything? Surely that isn't... Didn't you just... Have you already completely forgotten what you said 30 seconds ago?
いえ、みちる様のお荷物は昨夜のうちに私がご用意させていただきましたので大丈夫かと。
Okay. I see. But you see, Sachi? Michiru earned the title of the Scatterbrain Queen precisely because she's capable of leaving things behind even under such circumstances. Are you sure it's wise to have left her unsupervised?
大丈夫よ。サチに任せた私の判断にミスはないわ。
It's not a bad plan, admittedly. Where are your swimsuits? You do have them, right?
ああ、それならご心配なく。忘れないようにすでに服の下に着ていらっしゃいますから。
Are you wearing me truce? I see. Good to hear. Although that sounds more like something Makina would do.
おうよ、私も下にセクシーな水着着てるのよさ。
No.
後で見してあげるのよ。
No. Oh, that is something to look forward to. I assume that's
もう
sarcastic.
ね、私のちょっと出っ張った下腹部に視線釘付けで鼻血ブーなのよ。
Okay, great. Well, that irrepressible confidence of yours, that irrepressible confidence of yours is a good thing. Probably.
みちる様、どうかなされましたか？
Yeah.
さっき、その水着のもしかしてみちる様。
Hey, now what's the matter, genius? Don't tell me your prodigious talent for forgetting things has already exhibited itself.
うるさいわね。ちょっとしたミスよ。ちょっと私寮に戻るからここで待ってなさいよ。
Okay.
いい、先に行ったら承知しないんだからね。あ、みちる様、待ってください。私も行きますから。
Why?
というわけですので、すみません。すぐに戻りますので。
Okay. Okay. I'm at a loss for words. I think that girl may be even worse than Makina.
もう、さすがの私もあんな忘れ物会の勝ち組と比べられたくはないのよさ。
どうでもいいのだけれど、一体いつまで私はこの炎天下の中で待っていればいいのかしら？
Most of the day, you are going to be out at the beach. It hasn't even been 10 minutes yet. Bored already? Get a smartphone. I'll get you a nice ice cream cone once we get to the beach. So try to be patient for a little while longer, okay?
私を子供扱いしないでもらえる？
In that case, maybe she should try not to whine like one. But I decide that actually offering her the suggestion would be more trouble than it's worth.
あ、いいな、アイス。私も欲しいのよさ。
Alright, Makina, you've been a good girl lately. I'll buy you one later.
いちご味のやつがいいのよ。
Very well. I drop my hand into Makina's head in my usual manner. Well then, Sakaki, which flavor do you want?
だから子供扱いしないで。いらないわよ、アイスなんて。
Oh, you look like you want it.
どう？みんなもう準備できた？
Principal, what flavor do you want? No, afraid not. The Queen of Carelessness has returned to the dorm in search of her swimsuits. With her maid in attendance, Amane still hasn't returned with the second car either.
ねえ、松島さんと小峰さんはまだしも、車を借りに行ったのなら、スオさんはもう戻ってきてもいい頃だと思うけど。
True, it is a bit on the odd side now, isn't it?
何かあったのかしら。
Should she normally run into trouble? She did sound very sort of sketchy when she was suggesting it at first, didn't she? Where's she getting a car from in the first place?
いつもの車を借りに行ったのなら、多分学園北部の資材倉庫だから、そんなに時間がかかる距離じゃないと思うけど。
No, it shouldn't be. Should I go check up on her?
そうね。もう少し待ってみて、それでも来なかったら様子を見に行ってみましょう。
Well, there's no reason to hurry. I suppose the sea isn't really going anywhere.
海は逃げないけれど、時間は経過するわ。私嫌よ、夜の海に入るのなんて。
Well, if it's just a matter of preference, then maybe we'll do that after all. I wasn't planning to wait around quite that patiently either, but it's better to approach this sort of thing with composure. Rushing tends to create more problems than it solves.
例えば？
Right? Here comes a good example.
あれ？
着替えてきた。全速力でダンスした。何秒知るかよ。
Take a look, Sakaki. This self-evidently dim-witted blonde is a perfect case in point. Desperate with irrational fear that she'd be left behind, she clearly stopped without thinking. The instant she finished changing, she burst out of her own room and dashed over here, thoroughly embarrassing herself in the process. You see, when people rush, they make stupid mistakes. Life is just full of lessons.
確かに嫌な説得力があるわね。
Truly.
何なのよ。水着着てこいって言ったのはあんたでしょうが。
What did I tell you to do now?
っていうか、私の水着姿見たんだから感想ぐらい言いなさいよ。
It looks like a basic swimsuit. My thoughts, let's see. My first real thought would be, why are you wearing a school swimsuit? But I get a feeling that might not be the most considerate thing I could say here, as a man. When a woman asks you for your thoughts, compliment her. Down any other road lies trouble. I know that sign picked up from my time with the epitome of troublesome woman, JB. Looks good on you. Very cute.
ああ、そうかい。ありがとよ。
Indeed. Thank you. Thank you for your appreciation.
どうして怒鳴っているの、この子。
I don't fully understand myself, but I get the feeling that she's being carried along by her own momentum at this point. Poor girl may already be well past the point of no return.
うるさいわね。放っておきなさいよ。とにかくこれなら水着を忘れることはないわ。
Oh, sorry. I mean, I guess not. But what happened to the street clothes you were wearing earlier?
Huh?
Are you for real? Sorry, but I don't think I can justify referring to you as a tsundere anymore. You're really more of a tsundere. Tsundufus.
つんぼけ。
That's how she did it. You are a clown. Machina will now amuse herself at your expense. Alright, Machina, look at this girl and chortle heartily.
ゲラゲラゲラゲラゲラゲラゲラゲラゲラゲラ。
Thank you, my dear subject. We have done this well.
屈辱。こんな屈辱は初めてだわ。
Indeed.
英語で言うと Oh my god!
You forgot the D. Your English has not improved either. I see.
ねえ、暑いし、私車の中で待っていてもいいかしら。
Come on now. Mitru is sacrificing what little dignity she has left for our amusement. Why not enjoy her buffoonery a while longer?
いや、別に笑いを取ろうとしていたわけでは。
But you succeed so splendidly.
ミチル様、お召し物。
What did you even achieve here?
遅かったじゃないのよ、サチ。
Oh, newspaper to the head.
ミチル様が早いんですよ。
Now that she mentions it, you got back here pretty quickly, considering you went all the way to the dorm.
そりゃあそうよ。何せ全力疾走したからね。飛ぶ鳥の目を抜く勢いとはこのことよ。
Okay.
なんでしょう。いろいろと間違っていて軽くイラッとしますが、とりあえず服を着てください。その格好のままでは公女両族に転職しかねません。
Really?
いちいちうるさいわね。水着なんだからいいじゃないのよ。人をわいせつ物みたいに。まったく。まあまあ、私が着替えのお手伝いしますからね。あったわよ。
Even as she mutters a constant stream of complaints, Mitru takes her clothes from Sachi's hands and then obediently begins to put them over her her swimsuit. I keep reading that as new swimsuit, I don't know why. Apparently she decided resistance would be futile.
だいたい私の格好なんておっぱい半分放り出して歩いてるアマネの普段着に比べりゃまだマシでしょうよ。
I think I've complained about it quite a few times.
そういえばアマネさんはまだいらっしゃられないのですか？
Yes, if she doesn't show up pretty soon, I'm going to check up on her.
アマネまだなの？じゃあもういいんじゃない？ 無理してでも学園長の車にみんなで乗れば。
No. Come on, Micha. We can't do it that way. It's not going to happen. The principal's car seats 5 at most, and at the very least, none of us will have a ride with Amane. At least one of us will have to ride with Amane, and if we want a more comfortable ride, wouldn't it make more sense to have 4 people in the principal's car and 3 in Amane's?
でもアマネの車は2シーターなのよさ。
Really? 2-seater? A vehicle with a fixed passenger capacity of 2. So it's a sports car? That seems unlikely. They may call this place the Money Sink Academy, but it's pretty hard to imagine they'd have a flashy toy like JB's lying around here in some dusty garage. In the next moment, a single white vehicle comes into view, crunching its way along the gravel on the athletic grounds towards us. Is it like a golf cart or something like that? Behind the wheel, of course, is Amane, and the vehicle she's driving, no matter how you look at it, appears to be a small truck. Yeah, sort of like one of those, yeah. That said, it's not a Type 73 Jeep or anything, just your run-of-the-mill mini pickup. What took you so long?
いやー、お待たせ。ごめんね。タイヤの空気圧調節してたら遅くなっちゃった。
Was it really that bad? Has it just been sitting around for that long? I see. Well, that's definitely a 2-seater too, I suppose. Well, I wasn't really expecting her to pull up in a flashy sports car, but a mini truck is surprising in its own way. It's certainly well suited for carrying all our beach gear, and it's probably useful for the school to have around, but...
軽トラだからと侮っちゃいけないのよ。クラス唯一のスーパーチャージャーを搭載した4気筒 SOHC エンジン。
Are you just making shit up?
前輪はマクファーソンストラット、後輪はセミトレーリングアームの4輪独立剣か。
I feel like she's just making shit up.
フロントグリルに燦然と輝く6連星は WRC で培われたテクノロジーが惜しみなくフィードバックされた証なのよさ。
Yeah.
あとはデフロックがついてれば最高なんだけどね。
What? How are you people talking about? A mini truck is a mini truck, right? See, even as I'm silently belittling the squat little vehicle, something catches my eye. Michiru, her change of clothes complete, is standing stock still at my side. Her teeth are chattering violently.
来た！悪魔の4バーが来た！
Sambar from hell. I don't get it. For a vehicle from hell, it looks an awful lot like your average Nubaro Yandar. The body's still like new, so I'm having a hard time picturing it as a cursed vehicle whose previous owner died in a mysterious death.
で、誰が乗るの？
But when Amane asks for a companion, there's no immediate volunteer. The others exchange silent looks. What's wrong? Why is everyone avoiding eye contact with Amane?
いや、私は乗らないわよ。誰か他の人が乗りなさいな。
Okay.
私も遠慮させてもらうわ。学園長、同乗させていただいて構わないかしら。
People already claiming spots, okay.
それは構いませんけど。ちょっとこーら！何勝手に乗り込んでんのよ！まだ誰が何に乗るか決まってないでしょ！失礼ね。そんなに私の横に乗るのが嫌なの？当たり前でしょ！前に私、あんたの運転するこの車の荷台で死ぬ目にあったのよ！
The bed? Wait, what? Hey, Sachi? Tell me, is Amane an irredeemably terrible driver?
いいえ、私は乗ったことないですけど、マキちゃんからはとても運転が上手だと聞いていますよ。
I'm not sure that means much. Is that a fact?
アマネはお家の仕事の手伝いで毎朝市場まで野菜とかお魚を買いに行く仕事をしていたからとっても運
In that case, why has all the color drained from Michiru's face at the mere thoughts of riding with her?
そりゃ車が苦手な子もいるのよさ。私今日はチズチズの車がいい。椅子がふかふかしてるし。
Well, it makes sense to have the smaller people sit in the vehicle that has to seat 5 of us. Alright, Makina and Sachi, go ahead and get in the principal's car.
何勝手に決めてるのよ。私は天音の隣は嫌よ。どっちでもいいからさっさと決めちゃってよ。
How on earth does Amane drive to inspire such a violent rejection? I don't get it, but there's a siren going off in my mind. My cowardly instinct for self-preservation is screaming, "Don't get in that truck." I see. Okay. Is it self-preservation or something more? I mean, it sort of seems to build into the whole idea that Amane has a past with some sort of... You know, if she was in a car accident when she was younger and caused problems in her life because of that, would have been her fault for being a bad driver? Or... Because, I mean, the game almost directly said the whole car crash thing, yeah? Or automobile thing, yeah? I mean, they haven't brought it up in a long time, so maybe they thought I might have forgotten by now, but still. Interesting. I see. Alright. Let's decide this with a nice, impartial rock, paper, scissors match. That way, nobody's left with any hard feelings.
あんたずるしないでしょうね。
Cheat is a strong word. Don't be ridiculous. Alright, here goes. Rock. I have no idea what just short-circuited in Michiru's brain, but the instant the word rock was out of my mouth, she vigorously threw out scissors. I was just thinking of doing the rock, paper, scissors parts. What are you jumping the gun for?
しかも負けてるし。
That's impressive. Why was it just between us two?
バカな。そんな。
Okay.
こりゃもうあんたの反則負けね、ミチル。観念して私の隣に乗りなさいな。
Don't worry. If you're really that concerned about it, I can duct tape you to the seat, so you don't have that much of a problem, okay?
嘘でしょ。3回勝負よね。3回勝負でしょ。
Yeah, I can't say I've ever played a rock, paper, scissors match that wasn't at least best 2 out of 3.
ジタバタしないの。あんたユージより軽いし、あんたが乗った方が運転しやすいから。ほら、おいで。引っ張らないで。死んじゃう。今度こそ死んじゃう。平気平気。今度は荷台じゃなくて助手席だから。ちゃんとベルトしとけばもう落っこちたりしないわよ。ほら、行くよ。
You don't say. Haha. She fell off the back of the truck. At that moment, I thought I understood the nature of Michiru's trauma, but I was still badly underestimating the full terror of Amane's driving. I would come to understand the truth later that day. A little while into a pleasant journey to the beach, our 2-vehicle convoy was wearing its way down a winding coastal road.
いやー、いい天気だね。絶好の海水浴日和じゃない？ねえ、ミチル、あんた日焼け止めしてきた？今のうちにしておかないと窓側の腕だけ日焼けするよ。うるさいわね。おとなしく前見て運転しなさいよ。
Isn't she wearing long sleeves?
そんな必死に捕まらなくたって大丈夫よ。今日は学園長の車も一緒だし、のんびり走ってるじゃない。
But just then, a flashy sports car roars noisily up behind Amane's mini truck and begins to tailgate.
なんか元気なのが来ちゃったな。うざいから道譲っちゃおうか。
Yes, just let him. Yes, do it.
そうしよう。それがいいわ。相手に にしちゃダメよ。いい？
Oh no. Oh no. She can be a street racer when it comes down to it. And she even did it when fucking Michiru was in the back without any sort of...
わかってるわよ。
God damn. As Amane flips on her turn signal and begins to pull over to the left, the sports car instantly pulls its way past a truck on the right, flashing its hazard lights in greeting. But rather than pulling back into its lane, the sports car continues to power its way forward on the wrong side of the road, jumping past the principal's car as well. The car pushes its way sharply in front of the principal, just as she's about to round a curve. She's forced to jam on the brakes hard enough to send up white smoke on her tires, leaving the car shaking unsteadily from side to side.
鬱陶しいから一気に抜きたかったんだろうけど、むちゃくちゃだな。ああいう子ってさ、自分が下手くそだってことに気がついてないんだね。
Why do I have a feeling irony is at play here?
そうね。車は安全運転が一番よね。ねえ、みちる。ああいう子には、あんた下手くそだよって誰かが教えてあげた方がいいよね。
That feels sort of kind of out of character.
は？ちょっと、あまね、やめてよ。何する気
？Just that statement.
だから教育？あんまおちょけとると死んでまうぞって教えてあげなきゃ。やめてよ！ちょっとだけだってば。ね
What? Not waiting for a response, Amane steps in the clutch and begins to downshift. While giving the truck a little gas, she smoothly drops from 5th gear to 4th, then to 3rd. In the next instant, she mashes down on the accelerator. So is what happened before, because there was just the 3 of them before, without Makina and Sachi, did they take this thing? Sakaki was probably in the seats, and Michiru was in the bed. That would make sense, yeah, as to what happened last time. That would definitely make sense. And they're off. Oh no. Oh no. The whine of the supercharger grows all the more shrill. The 4-cylinder SOHC engine screams in protest, and the sandbar savagely accelerates as if stung by a whip. That's very... I'm sure that'll make it feel so much better. The sandbar quickly flies past the principal's car. The needle of the RPM gauge mounted on the base of the A pillar, soaring to the red zone within seconds. I hope we don't lose our luggage.
1800cc のタボ突き転がしといてケットラに追いつかれちゃダメじゃんねえ。
Oh boy.
ねえじゃないわよ。やめてって言ってるでしょ。追いついて何する気よ。ケットラにお尻つっつかれればへこむかと思ったんだけど。あらら、県外ナンバーか。譲ってくれる気はないみたいだし、抜いちゃおうか。
Oh no.
ちょっと抜くって嘘でしょ。この先の直線で横に出るよ。や
Michiru's piteous, heart-rending scream falls on deaf ears. As soon as she reaches the straightaway, Amane jams the accelerator to the floor. The white mini truck accelerates like a bat out of hell, squeezing every drop of power from its engine. The tires clawing at the hot asphalt. Sandbar surges forward. The advantage of its light frame, Amane's trunk smoothly pushes its way alongside the sports car in a blink of an eye. And running side by side, the two vehicles rush towards the hairpin curve at the end of the straightaway.
突っ張るじゃん。でもいいのかな。この先のヘアピン、そのスピードで突っ込んだら死ぬぞ。
So that's exactly what I'm going to do, says Amane. Why does this feel really possible at the moment? It's okay. You're dead anyways. Everyone's dead anyways. It's fine.
平気平気、任しときなって。こっちのが車重は軽いんだし負けないから。
負ける負けないの話してないよね。
ほらビビってアクセル抜いた。ダメじゃん、もっと突っ張れよ。
ちょっとブレーキ。
はあ、ある程度速度乗ってないとコーナーの途中で失速しちゃうよ。クリップはもっと奥に取って。ここ。
ギャー。
I will miss both of you. Why does it always seem to be these two that are dying? From the baseball match to this. Ooh, it does seem consistent to the very least.
2足に放り込みながらブレーキで姿勢作ったらアングル決めて、あとはベタ踏み。
Okay.
あらら、参ったな。リアがリフトして跳ねちゃってるよ。このフロントヘビーはなんとかならないのかな。
Oh no, she miscalculated. What will you ever do?
ちょっとみちる、あんた降りて荷台に乗りなさいよ。
Oh god.
無茶言わないでっていうかやめて。横向いてるって突っ込んじゃう。下ろして。
平気だって。
In a striking contrast to Amani's carefree, almost bored tone of voice, the guardrail draws steadily closer outside of Michiru's passenger seat window.
落ちる。
だから平気だってば。アクセル踏んでるうちはちゃんと曲がってくから。ここでビビってアクセル抜いたらそれこそ落っこちるわよ。ほら出口が見えた。あらよっと。おっと、立ち上がりで痛恨のシフトミス。かっちょ悪い。
Whoopsie daisy. Oops, we almost died. Oh boy.
落ちなかった。奇跡。
大丈夫だって言ってんじゃん。一度姿勢作ってアングル決めたらあとは見てて。じゃあもう一回やるね。
No, no.
ほらほら見てね。ほらほら。
本当に手を離すな。このドア。
もうこの時点で自分が進んでいく方向は見えてるし。
I mean, it's.
侵入ミスでライン外して落っこちるときはコーナー入った瞬間にわかるから、心配しなくても落ちる前にちゃんと落ちるよって言うわよ。
Okay.
うるせえ。
It's okay. Mitcher, it's okay.
ちょっとやだみちる、あんた泣いてんの？
Sambar from hell. The white devil is no myth. And Amane, manipulating that demon as though it were an extension of her limbs, makes her way to the beach, burning not only gallons of gasoline, but years off Michiru's life. With our group arriving at the beach by means of the principal's safe, steady driving, we find the two of them waiting for us, their faces in a study in contrast. On one hand, Amane sticks her tongue playfully out of her mouth towards us, as if to say, I kind of overdid it, tee-hee. And on the other hand, Michiru stands gazing in the distance with unfocused eyes, looking like the very picture of a Buddhist enlightened soul, as if nothing this world has to offer could ever frighten her again. From the perspective of the principal's car, Amane's sudden acceleration has been a bit of a surprise. Yeah. But we lost sight of her car almost immediately, so the incident didn't leave that strong of an impression at the time. It's okay. It's okay. But when Michiru whispered those hoarse, toneless words, I understood that she had known hell and would forever bear the scars to prove it. Damn. And here's the beach. Is this the same city we've seen in the past? Are we not that far away? Okay. Blazing sun, harsh enough to burn the skin, salty sea air thick enough to choke on. For a bunch of greenhouse flowers, isolated in a sheltered campus, occasional stimulation of this sort is probably a healthy thing. After unpacking our things from the cars, I set up a beach towel and an umbrella to establish a base camp. A few feet away, Michiru sits motionless on the burning sand, limp as a rag doll.
海だ。
It's okay. It's okay. It's all too apparent that the ferocious It's all too apparent that the ferocious horizontal G-forces and rapid shifts in momentum she experienced inside of Mane's white devil jarred Michiru's internal organs. Her powerless, insipid smile suggests the possibility of brain damage. Okay, so the usual. She resembles nothing so much as a soldier wasting away from, dengue fever? Yeah. If there's any lesson to take away from a lot of these things, it's I'm not very good at guessing pronunciations, even in English. There's so much you don't even know if it's an English word sometimes, and some words have just the most out there, random, like 5 different possible ways you could approach a pronunciation sort of sense to them, and I think I've gotten better at it over time, but sometimes it is really guesswork. Her glazed eyes seem to be fixed on the gate to Nirvana. It's truly a pitiful spectacle. I bite my lower lip and avert my eyes. It's sort of my fault. Mitcher? Can you hear my voice? I call out to her, but there's no response. Fortunately, in the next moment, an experienced orderly appears to assume caretaking duties.
みちる様、まだご気分が優れませんか？
ああ、放っておいてすぐ元気になるから、私のことは置いていって先に進んで。
そうは申されましても、こんな場所でぼーっとしていては熱中症になってしまいますよ。せめて水着に着替えましょう。私が海の家までお連れいたしますから。
Bah. As Michiru mules like a dispirited goat, Sachi wraps both arms around her from behind and begins to drag her off across the beach like a sack of potatoes. Oh, that'd be a sight. A familiar scene by this point. Sachi's actually pretty clearly used to the job herself.
というわけで、私たちは海の家で着替えてくるけど。
Okay. Yeah, I'll stay here and look after the stuff.
そう、じゃあすぐに戻るからお願いね。
Got it. As a man, getting down to my swim trunks is a simpler matter of taking off my outer clothes on the spot. But I guess girls tend to want more privacy. Of course, it might be pushing a little bit to refer to the eldest member of our group as a girl per se. And there's a certain female cyborg among us who'd probably respond to the words, "Let's get changed," with an immediate, certainly, then instantly begins stripping off her maid uniform. Not to mention the shrimp who'd fling her hands into the air and cheerfully shout, "Take him off for me!" And rounding out the seat, a ludicrously top-heavy, totally shameless big sister type who'd turn putting her swimsuit on into a free show for every male on the beach. Now to think about it, Sakaki actually seems like the most normal of the bunch. Weird. Really fucking weird.
私が何か？
Oh boy. Huh. That didn't take long. If it isn't Sakaki Yumiko, Mihama's exemplar of normality.
何そりゃ？皮肉のつもり？
No. Well, a little. No, that's honestly what I think. Basically, you're not much fun. A soba woman right down to the design of your swimsuit. That's honestly what suits you the best. You look good. Is it a normal design? Because...
あなたに言われなくても地味なのは自分で理解しているの？そうやってバカにしていればいいのよ。
It's a bit of an interesting design to be calling plain, with the back being so exposed. Well, my intention wasn't to make fun of you. I said you look good, didn't I?
地味で面白みがないって言ったわ。
Well, prove me wrong. What's wrong with sober? You're not wearing the swimsuit to get laughs, are you? That look fits you perfectly, Sakaki.
そうならいいわ。
Hey, wait, what? Wait, where are you going all of a sudden?
何？
You're not on school grounds today, so everyone's acting as a group. Don't just go wander off by yourself.
海の家でサマーベッドを借りたから向こうの木陰で本を読むわ。
Sakaki, we all came all the way out to the beach, right? You can read whenever you want.
これからみんなで何かをするの？
No, nothing set in stone yet, but
決まったら呼んでちょうだい。
at least you're flexible. Hey. Guess a change of location isn't enough to get that girl to play well with others. Oh well.
あれは照れてるんじゃないかな。
Oh. You would. Why would she be?
ユージが水着を褒めたりするからだよ。
I feel like I want to not for you. Huh. I see. Incidentally, care to explain that thing? Looking to get laughs? Yeah. I mean a little bit.
変かなこれ。
It seems very blatantly intended for a specific reason. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but just what kind of swimsuit is that? No. Does it even qualify as a swimsuit in the first place? Seems more like a few pieces of string.
ああ、確かに欠陥品かも。これ動くと横から胸がこぼれちゃうのよね。
You don't say. Wait, to the sides. That's because you're wearing it so loosely. Why don't you tighten up the top?
それがさ、あんまりきつく縛るとこうおっぱいがボヨッとはみ出すっていうか、なんか無駄にエロくなるっていうか、お歳暮のハムみたいだしさ。
We can get you an oven. We are out on the beach. Well, in your case, I guess anything but a sexy swimsuit would have felt like a letdown, in terms of the character consistency at the very least.
でしょ？ねえ、どう？似合ってる？
It's okay. I'm not that caught up in this sort of thing. Well, yeah. It's certainly an appropriate choice to the point that it's hard to imagine any but you wearing it. That's really nothing to giggle about. Wait, Amane, you started snacking already?
ああ、これ海の家で着替え終わって出てきたらお店の人がタダでくれたんだもの。焼きとうもろこし食べる？
I wonder why you might have gotten it for free. Tell me, why do you always eat rod-shaped things like you're auditioning for a softcore porno? Do you really need to lick and slurp your way around it with that dirty gleam in your eye, too?
エッチな顔してるかな？
Alright, try eating some. We'll do a little test. What is this? What was it called? ASMR? Or I don't even remember. The thing where they just like... They get really close to the mic. And they just talk so sensually. Oh, so very sensually. And it just sounds so stimulating. Amane's slightly plump lips crawl across the surface of the corn. Every once in a while a light pants of breath through her nose, she sinks her teeth in with an expression of ecstasy. Hold it, Amane. Take a look around you. Amane's white teeth peek out from behind her pink lips as she separates her mouth from the corn with a wet pop. Looking around her, she finds every male nearby, red from ear to ear, stealthily shooting glances in her direction.
あれ？なんでみんなこっち見てんの？
Why do you think? Because you're eating that thing in a very weird way.
そう？変かな？
There's no way you're so oblivious you're not aware you're doing it on purpose.
誰がどう見てもエロいことしてるようにしか見えないのよさ。
And Makina's emulating your suit choice. Interesting. Very appropriate for her. Look, you know, I was tiptoeing around that for a reason. How about a little sympathy for all the poor guys who just jerk their eyes away awkwardly?
んなことよりどう？私セクシーじゃね？
Not really. I have to be honest. Sorry, people who disagree with me, but no, not really. Black is it? Pretty bold color selection.
黒は女を妖艶に見せるのよ。アマネに選んでもらったのよさ。
Oh, doesn't it look familiar?
へへ、いいでしょう。デザイン一緒で色違いなんだよ。
I mean, I suppose the black suits are better, at the very least. Well, it's not that big of a problem in Makina's case, but I really think you should have chosen something with a little more cloth, Amane.
そう？
And even as you speak, your tits begin to fall out of your top.
やば、こぼれるこぼれる。
I'm not sure demanding it will make them listen more. As for Makina, your stomach is kind of poking out there, you know?
お？このぼっこりしたお腹が可愛いってアマネは言ってたのよ。
I mean, it's not horrible.
下手に隠すより思い切ってお腹出しちゃって黒い水着でコントラストつけた方が目立たないでしょ。
So you were trying to hide it. Well, I guess that is more your style, Makina. So it's all good. And as usual, we already know what hers looks like. Where's the ominous sound coming from? Sounds like something dragging itself across the sands. Oh, well, that bitter woe. What on earth?
私よ、私。
I really gotta ask why.
みちる、ちょっとあんた大丈夫なの？もう少し休んでた方が。
If anything, I actually think she would probably look the best out, like, in something a bit more... a less regulation style.
冗談じゃないわよ。せっかく海に来たのに休んでなんかチルチル、しっかり。海はもうすぐそこなのよ。海
Michiru takes one quavering step forward and crumbles on the spot. Without missing a beat, she begins to crawl her way towards the water, clawing the sandy beach for traction. What is it about the sea that drives her to such lengths?
すごい執念ね。
Having come to the beach, I think she feels obligated to enjoy it to the fullest. Even if it literally kills her. Before long, Michiru's strength fails her, and her valiant struggle comes to a halt. Lying flat on her side, she begins to gnash her teeth and bewail her weakness. Okay.
チルチル、泣いてるのよさ。なんだろう、この騎士か。こんなシーンを以前どこかで見たような。
Well, you weren't here last time they went to the beach, so...
それはきっと先週のレイブ教授のアメイジングアニマルで番組後半にやってたウミガメの産卵のシーンじゃないかな。
I'm surprised you're not wearing a maid uniform. Actually, that pattern sort of makes it look like you're wearing a bra, not a swimsuit. Oh god, I hope that's actually a swimsuit.
おーい、そうそう、それそれ。卵を産み終えたウミガメのお母さんが海に帰るシーンにそっくりなのよさ。チルチル、頑張って。
It's not just the pattern, but it looks like it could be a bra too. I mean, sure, it's more of an intricate design, but at the same time, she sort of wears that normally, right? At least to some extent.
私、ウミガメじゃないわよ。産んで。うまーん。だから私はガメじゃないってのよ。
Well, she's fighting back pretty strongly. Come on, Michiru, get up.
みちる様、何か私にお手伝いできることはないですか？
情けは無用よ。私は意地でも自力で海へ。おお、なかなかの根性な。じゃあチルチルのことはほっといて。私たちは
待ってマキちゃん、若い人は元気があっていいわね。
How very conservative of you. That's fine. Come on, Chizuru, you're still young yourself.
またそんな見えすいたお世辞を言って。
What? You don't want my flattery? If so, it's less work for me. so no skin off my nose.
どうしてそういう意地悪を言うんです
It's fun. Sorry, that wasn't my real intention. It's still fun. Truth is, I've always been the childish sort of guy who teases the girls to try to get their attention. Haven't really grown out of it yet.
ずるい子
Yep, basically. Guilty's charged.
おーいユージ
ほら呼んでるわよ行ってきたら
Okay. You aren't going to swim, Chizuru.
私はいいわ荷物番してるからあなたは行ってきなさいな
But I'm the one who invited you to the beach. Doesn't really seem right to just leave you alone.
教員相手に真面目な顔してそういうこと言わないの
Oh, you're not a teacher, you're a principal. Not trying to be pushy here, but my master always told me to give women 2 chances to say yes. Why don't we swim together, Chizuru?
私泳げないのよ
Oh, it's the beach. You can go in at least a little bit. You want me to teach you?
嬉しいけどそれはまた今度ね
Sure. Alright, in that case, I'll see you later.
はい行ってらっしゃい
She is officially our chaperone, so I guess it's understandable that she can't romp around with the students. But we came all the way to the nice beach, right? I don't think anyone would complain if she floated around a bit. But when I looked back, the principal sitting under the beach parasol with one arm wrapped around her knee, fluttering a hand to urge me away. With a small shrug, I turned my back on her and head for the sea.
学園長の方はもういいの
What, she can get into trouble by herself? Not a problem. I'll give her a nice pat on the ass later. Oh my. More importantly, did he need me for something?
うんねえユージあんた泳げる
I assume so. It'd be shocking if my background it would be shocking if with my background I couldn't. Well enough?
どのぐらいのレベルで
Kind of hard to say exactly. Let's see. I'm good enough to earn a C card diving qualification, I guess. When I was in America, I picked up a good number of diving credentials. Even after returning to Japan, I did a bit of rowboat training with a group of combat engineers. I'm nowhere near the level of specialized divers from the Special Ops branch, but for more typical purposes, there shouldn't be any problem with my ability to handle myself in the water. But diving doesn't really have a whole lot to do. I mean, I haven't dived much myself, but if you read any sort of manga, and you have not heard of Grand Blue, go check it out. It's probably my biggest extent in terms of diving experience. As little as that is in the actual manga. But it's not really the same as swimming. It's been a while since I last swam in the ocean, but I don't really anticipate any difficulties.
じゃあさマキナに水泳を教えてあげてくれないかな
Should I just do a swimming class at this point? I don't mind, but my lessons can be pretty severe. You know, how about you teach her instead of Mane?
いや私もできればそうしたいんだけどね
What, you can't swim either?
泳げないっていうか泳ぐと水着が脱げちゃうっていうかポロリとこぼれちゃうというか
You're so aware of the problem, yet you still chose it. For future reference, a swimsuit should generally be something you're actually capable of swimming in.
私も油断してるとパイオツがポロリしちゃうのよさ
Don't lie to me. Yes, because the cloth barely has anything to catch on. The same problem. Same problem, my ass. You know no shame, shrimp.
失敬だなこれでも一応脇の下の全肉寄せ集めてんのよ
Oh, it really shows. Can you explain to me how I'm supposed to teach a girl anything when her swimsuit is going to fall off after a few strokes?
だからさ軽くコツみたいなものをゆるっと教えてあげればそれでいいのよ今日は遊びに来てんだからあんま本気にならないでいいんじゃない
Such carelessness has led many to watery graves.
そうやって何でも真剣に向き合うのは悪いことじゃないけどたまには何も考えずに遊んでみたらどうなの
Then get someone else to teach her. Easier said than done.
まあまあとりあえず浮き輪もあるし沖まで行こうよそしたら触らせてあげるのよ
Really no need. And why would I do that?
じゃあ私のも触らせてあげるからさほらほら
Oh boy. A pushy woman.
貧乳だけどツンと上を向いた値。
Like, typically, like, are they like a compass? And they always point to the sky? Like, no matter what angle you're at? Because that would be interesting and something I'd be interested in.
巨乳な上にエロい値。
さあどっち？
Oh god, do I really have to make a decision? I'm not going to decide anything.
つまり両方欲しいと。
もうお兄ちゃんたら欲しがりね。エッチ。
Say what you want.
海にたどり着けないならせめて砂遊びだけでも満喫してやるんだから。
Come on. Reacher. Snap out of it.
よろしいのですか？
何がよ。
みちる様がそうして砂と戯れている間に風見さんはおっぱいにつられて行ってしまいますよ。
Ooh.
こんな立って歩くこともできない状態で私にどうしろってのよ。
一言手を貸せとお申し付けいただければすぐにでもお力添えできますが。
How could you help at this point?
いいわよ。どうせ胸じゃあまねには勝てないし。
わかりました。みちる様がそこまでおっしゃられるのであればこの小峰幸
サチ、こんなウミガメにも劣る私に優しくしてくれるなんて、あんたやっぱりいいやつだったのね。
私のことはいいんです。それより頑張って原寸大プラハ城を作りましょう。
私も頑張ってプラハ城を作る。
I'm not familiar.
って原寸大？
Yeah, probably not. I'm not familiar with that castle.
プラハ城は現在のチェコ共和国にあるお城で、
Is it now? I'm not too familiar with the specifics of Czech Republic architecture and historical landmarks.
長さは約570メートル、平均幅は約130メートルで、世界で最も古くて大きなお城の一つとしてギネスブックにも載っています。
Oh, that's cool.
それ作れるの？
大丈夫です。お城の外観は完璧に覚えてきましたから。
いや、そういう問題じゃなくてね。
Remember. Have you been to the Czech Republic, Sachi? Just like on an errand or...
さあ、みちる様、まずは下地となるフラッチャニの丘の再現から始めましょう。
お願いだから作るのはもっと簡単なものにして。
It would just be sort of weird if Sachi was from the Czech Republic to some extent, or in some fashion or stuff, so... I'm gonna guess not, just because that sort of, like I said, it comes across as weird.
ねえ、もうだいぶ沖まで来たんだし、そろそろいいんじゃない？
Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's begin the swimming lesson.
あ、そっち？
What did he think? What's that supposed to mean? It is what we're out here for.
まあいいけど。
Okay, Machina, tell me, can you put your face underwater?
おい、そんぐらいは寮のお風呂で毎日やってんのよさ。あまね、ちょっと浮き輪持ってて。
Ring?
いいけど、
Oh.
何すんの？
I thought she was talking about like a finger. I forgot she had that and was referring to it as such.
見よ、必殺だるま浮き。
だるま浮きって何？
And the bubbles disappear. What? You don't know? You need to learn to float in elementary school swimming class.
え？そうなの？うちの地元じゃそんなのやらなかったけどな。
More suspicious random stuff from Mane.
どうなのよ。
Alright then. Can you pull off a jellyfish float?
今度はクラゲ？
Well, the turtle float involves pulling your knees to your chest. The jellyfish float as you dangle your limbs loosely down, like the corpse of an Indian soldier carried across the Yagachi River.
なんとなくわかるけど、他の言い方はなかったのかな。
No. No. Alright, Machina, try to feel the bitter regrets and stubborn pride of a freedom fighter gunned down by the colonialist before your dream of an independent nation could be ever be realized. Yes, good.
何がいいのかさっぱりわからないし、これって楽しいの？
Of course. Okay, next up, we'll do a dead man's float. Tuck your chin towards your chest, extend your limbs straight out, and keep yourself horizontal. Consciously keep yourself slim and streamlined, like you've become a submarine.
急速先行ベーンと開け
Oh, looking pretty good. However, your butt's floating up a bit. Maintain short below.
ちょいブロ
Take her down 16. A periscope.
ー深さ16潜望鏡上げ
あのさ、泳ぎを教えてるんだよね。
Well, I think we stop that. We're not playing submarine. Yes, what about it? Look at that. She's maintaining a beautiful horizontal. If you float this well, it's just as good as swimming. There we
そ
go.
うかな。
We're done. Intensive training over. You seem to be dubious, Amane. But can you do the same? I kind of get the feeling you won't be able to keep up this level of afloat. What with that oversized ballast tank?
何よそれ。
パイオツのことなのよさ。なんかお風呂に浮かべたザボンのようにでかいからバランス悪いのよ。
まあ、確かに足の方から沈むわね、私。
なんかさっきから顔出したまま平泳ぎしてるけど、もしかしてあんまね潜れない人？
いいでしょ、潜れなくても泳げれば。
あんまねは脂肪が多いから沈まないのよさ。
So, is Machina actually better at this than her?
脂肪って言うな、もう。
Meanwhile... Okay.
寂しい。
Mm-hmm.
ねえ榊さん、あなたさっきからそうしてずっと本を読んでいるけれど海には入らないの？
ええ、自分から進んで入ろうとは思いませんね。
Why even bring his swimsuit then?
どうして？誰かが誘ってくれるのを待っているの？
別にそういうわけではありませんし、誘われたところで何らかの理由をつけて断ると思います。
Well, at least she's honest. Especially to the principal, interestingly enough.
せっかく海に来たのに。
I wonder if she considers the principal an ally. Because she sort of is.
そうおっしゃられる学園長はなぜ海に入らないのですか？
At least comparatively to most other people in this, in her situation.
私泳げないのよ。さすがにこの年でイリスさんと一緒にバタ足の練習をするわけにもいかないでしょ。
つまり技能的な問題で海には入れないというわけですね。
まあそういうことになるかしらね。
私は精神的な問題で海には入りたくないんです。
You could help each other.
精神的というと海に何か嫌な思い出でも？
I figured it was just her antisocial stuff, but that's a fair point.
いいえ、温室育ちを自白するようで恥ずかしいのですが、ただ単純に海はなんだか不衛生な気がして入りたくないんです。
It is fair. I've personally always had a thing where, like if it was a lake, the beach less so, those tend to be better. If just because of the high traffic, it tends to keep it less, it tends to make everything more worn down, especially at the foot level. I've always had a thing against, like swimming in lakes and stuff, because I feel as though once you go down and if you like touch the bottom at any points, then I just feel like there's stuff down there that I just don't want my feet to touch. And it's just like the unknown and your feet are so far away from the rest of your senses. And it's just like, I just feel so much better, more comfortable swimming in, say, a pool, basically. Personally. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think if I've ever had a chance to do it properly, like in the sea, rather than a lake beach. Well, no, I don't think I really have. Well, I don't think it would bother me as much at the very least.
それはなんだかわかるような気がするけど、だったら どうして海に行こうって話が出た時に反対しなかったのかしら。
Also, what happened last time you went to the beach? Did you just sit around then too?
それは普通に仲間意識というか、これでも一応わがままなお嬢様と思われないような努力はしているつもりです。
一
Interesting.
人で反発して品種を買うのも嫌だし、かといって仲間外れにされるのもごめんこうもると。
そうです。おかしいですか？
Mildly. Not significantly, at the very least.
いいえ、ただあなたを見ているとなんだか昔の自分を見ているようで重はやいわね。
子供じみた真似をしているという自覚はあります。笑わないでください。
She just said she thought the opposite, didn't she?
笑ってなんかいないわ。でもそうね、あなた
必殺？
必殺。私が学生の頃友達に教わったのだけれど。
一度も口にしたことがないのに必殺なんですか？
だからあなたが試してみてくれない？
She's not really gonna buy into this. It's like the sort of thing a grade schooler would buy into.
はあ。
And so the night comes.
遊んだたっぷり遊んでお腹が減ったのよさ。晩ご飯まだ？
今あまねさんが車でお肉と野菜を買いに行ってるから、もう少し待ってね。夕飯はバーベキューよね。本当に私は何もしないでいいの？はい、お任せください。
ちょっとバーベキューはいいけどご飯は？私晩ご飯はお米がないと満足しないわよ。
それなら大丈夫です。今あちらで風見さんが飯盒でご飯を炊いてますから。
Oh, I brought that with? Nice.
ああ、そうならいいけど。
I think
ちゃんと炊けるの？
I'm probably super experienced at that.
結構上手なのよ。へえ。
風見くん、何か手伝うことはあるかしら？
Oh, Sakaki. No, I'm fine. Nothing to worry about here. I'm used to cooking rice outdoors.
飯盒一つなのね。
It's round, unlike the elliptical military models, so it can cook a full meal for 5, even split between the 7 of us. That'd be about 235 grams each. A typical bowl of rice may be 150, so there should be more than enough.
そうね。
What is it? Still need me for something?
そうじゃないけど、私がいると邪魔？
No, not in particular. You're not in my way, but this isn't exactly interesting to watch, you know?
ええ、分かっているわ。
You're a strange one.
あなた、何でもできるのね。
Can't do... What? Are you expecting something of me? Well, pretty much anyone can handle cooking rice in a simple aluminum mess kit.
見ていたけど、あなた、泳ぎも随分と達者なようね。
Skilled enough. Well, as much as the next guy, I guess. It's probably because I've spent so much time in harsh circumstances where the ability to cook rice and swim competently are simply prerequisites for survival. But neither of these strikes me as anything worth boasting about. You know, now that I think about it, it's been a while since the last time I swam in the seas for fun.
そうなの？なんだかあなた、アウトドアとか好きそうじゃない？普段は山が多いのかしら？
You think I have hobbies? Were you not part of this conversation? No, it's more that... I've spent time in the sea for work, but it's been longer since I took a swim for a pleasure. Let's see. I guess the last time was a summer camp back when I was in middle school.
あなた、中学校はアメリカだったのでしょ？
Yeah, but either way, it's probably a little different from the sort of camp you're imagining, Sakaki.
どう違うの？
That's a little hard to explain, but... Alright, so at the end of my 6-month first term at that school, there was an exam to determine whether we'd be promoted from reserve student candidate to reserve student, right? One day, our instructor gets the group together and says, In 1 week, you'll be taking a cruise to the southern island for a week of relaxing fun in the sun. A cruise might sound nice, but we were really just getting crammed into a ship carrying a bunch of reserve candidates from another branch. The boat was taking them out for naval training and dropping us off pretty much as an afterthought. I feel as though you probably get a feel for the military aspect of this from how Yuji's describing this. So, anyway, on the way to our destination, we stopped by a port to resupply and fuel, and it happened to be a Navy base, so a bunch of the students like us weren't allowed off the ship. They kept us waiting for hours at the mouth of the harbor. We arrived at the port in the morning, but we were still sitting there late in the afternoon. It was just about this time of day, actually. So the sun starts to go down, and we're still standing in the mouth of the harbor with our anchor dropped. No idea how long they plan to keep us waiting. Might be here all night, you know? So we started preparing dinner. But of course, we're talking about making food for 100 people all at once. When the ship's sailing, the ventilation's fine, but when you're sitting there anchored, that's not really the case. Warm air from the cooking made the interior of the ship unbearably hot in no time at all. Our entire cruise group, along with the naval guys who weren't on duty, came out on deck in a desperate attempt to get a little cool, but this was a southern island right near the equator, so it was hardly any improvement. At that point, our squad leader, pressed the instructors for permission to swim and managed to get the okay, so everyone jumped in the sea from the deck and played around for a while.
それがあなたが海で最後に遊んだ思い出
Yeah, I wonder how much he's going to notice from that. Yeah, guess so.
だってその後キャンプに行ったのでしょそこでは遊泳はしなかったの
I didn't really have time to play around at that camp. They dropped us off at some uninhabited, anonymous island surrounded by rocks. There wasn't a decent bit of level ground on the entire barren island, let alone a sandy beach. They loaded us on a launch with our personal equipment and some chickens, and dropped us off for our fun in the sun.
鶏
Live ones. It's rations, you know? Place didn't really have much in the way of water, let alone food, so they released about 20 birds. Told us to do what we wanted with them, capture them and make them lay eggs, snap their necks and eat them raw, whatever.
中学生にしては随分と過酷なサマーキャンプね
Indeed, it's almost telling as to what it might be for. You think? People did give up and fail the test, but it was pretty rare for anyone to die, so our instructors always said it was practically a vacation.
少なくとも私には絶対に無理だわそんな環境
Oh, I could imagine. Yeah, you don't seem like you'd be particularly good at that sort of thing.
そうねものの数時間で音を上げる自信があるわ
I would have assumed sooner, but whatever. Now that I think about it, maybe I should apologize for making you tag along on our little outdoor expedition today.
気にしないでいいわ
You ended up going to the water. You ended up not going to the water, though. Looked like you were reading the whole time. Kind of wasted your time, didn't we?
いつもと違う環境というのはそれなりに価値があったと思うしそもそも本当に嫌だったら最初から来ないわ私はそういう女よ
Fair enough. True enough.
でも
But...
あなたがいなければ私は来なかったわきっと
Ooh, what are you saying? Yeah, I see. So it's my fault after all. Sorry, Sakaki.
いやそういうことではなくて
おーユージお肉と野菜買ってきたよご飯はもう炊けた
Yeah, it'll be good soon.
じゃあさそっち終わったらこっちのかまどに火を起こすの手伝ってくれる
Fine, I'll be over in a minute. So, what were we talking about again?
もういいわ
Oh. Well, if you say so.
これが必殺ね
Ooh. Oh, that's secret. Oh. Oh, that's what she meant? What did she say exactly? Was it the statement as a whole, or... Okay. No, I get it. I get it. What are you talking about?
学園長が未だに独身の理由がなんとなく分かったような気がしただけよ。
Ooh. Well, that makes it pretty transparent as to what you're trying to do. What? Where's this coming from?
なんでもないわ。
I've come to believe that the desire to talk in cryptic circles may be a defining characteristic of the female gender. It seems Akaki's no exception to the general rule. Sure. By the time we finished our barbecue dinner, the day is beginning to grow dark in earnest. All of a sudden, Amane snaps her fingers, trots off to her mini truck, and opens the passenger door. And this might be a decent place to stop, because it's well, it does seem like a bit of a starting of a new scene, doesn't it? Okay, well, I'll start back here. Interesting random tidbits to take from this. It is interesting how whenever there is a life-death situation, it seems to be Amane and Mitru who are the ones that are involved in some way and form. And the whole... You gotta wonder. She doesn't, and Amane doesn't swim well. Or at the very least, she was avoiding showing how well she could swim because of the swimsuit stuff. Even if she was defensive about it. She didn't really do anything to prove otherwise. And she didn't have a bad excuse. Who knows? She seemed pretty aware of that. She might have been even doing it on purpose. And the truck thing. Is it just road rage? Very calmly demonstrated because she was more just getting mad at the person. She was super calm and stuff about how she expressed it, but she very clearly was getting mad about it. As for Sakaki, psychological. I mean, sanitary makes sense. There could be more to it. Though, her excuse seemed realistic enough that I probably wouldn't probe too much into it if I heard it myself. Well, that's all I got for today. I'll see y'all next time. Drive safely, everyone.